welcome to In Your Face. I'm Gabe Glassman alongside my partner,
Chris Farbelin.
Today we have 3 heated topics around sports today. Should Pete Rose be in the Hall of Fame? Should the Celtics be trade the #1 pick? And who's gonna make it in the AFC playoffs this year? Let's start off with the first topic. Should Pete Rose be included in the Hall of Fame?
Absolutely. He's the all-time hits leader. He's won World Series as a coach. He's an all-time great. I get the whole gamble thing, but he served his punishment. I think he's been out long enough. It's embarrassing for baseball to not have the all-time hit leader in the Hall of Fame because of a mistake he made decades ago.
I agree that he should be in the Hall of Fame for his all-time hit leading, but he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame for gambling on games. That's just immature. When you're gambling on your own team winning games, that's not playing the game. That's called going to the casino in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on to the next topic. Now, this is a very heated topic around the NBA and including the NBA drafts. Should the Celtics trade their #1 pick? For me, it's a definite no for me. Lonzo Ball is definitely not gonna go to the Celtics and definitely go to his dream team, the LA Lakers. But the Celtics got lucky. They almost made it to didn't they make the playoffs this year?
Yeah.
They should be going with the first round pick, even though they have an amazing team that is outstanding and it has been outstanding for years. Chris, what's your take on this?
Well, you could get Markelle Fultz, a young player who you hope is good, or you could trade the pick for Jimmy Butler, a young player who you know is good. So why give up a chance on Jimmy Butler and take Markelle Fultz and hope he's great? You got Jimmy Butler who already is great.
Well, I know Jimmy Butler is an amazing player for the Chicago Bulls and works very well with his teammates, but they still shouldn't trade their pick. They have a chance that they should be taking a first round pick and you made it to the playoffs. That's a rarity that I cannot see happening in a long time. Let's go on to our final topic. Who's gonna make it in the AFC playoffs this year? Tris?
Well, for my #1 seed, I have New England Patriots. They have a great offense, great team, defending Super Bowl champions. They added Brandon Cooks, they added Cody Ealy. I'm gonna give them the #1 seed. #2 seed, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. They should have been in 2 seed last year. Carr not got injured against Indy. I also think, Derek Carr's gonna be the MVP next year. I think he's at the MVP. I also like what they have: Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree. Such a talented offense, great defense, Khalil Mack. I know the defense, their secondary struggled. They got Gary Conley in the draft. I think that team, I'm going to give them the AFC West. The East, I'm going to give it, or the South, or the AFC North, give it to the Steelers. The Browns are terrible. The Ravens and Bengals are both just average. They're the killer bees. They got Big Ben, they got Brown, they got Bell. They also, their defense is improving. They got TJ Watt in the draft. They did lose Lawrence Timmons, though. And the South, this one I thought about a lot. But if you think about it, who's the best team in the AFC South? The Houston Texans, best defensive player in the league. They have DeAndre Hopkins, a top 5 receiver when he's good. They have top 10 running back Lamar Miller. And Deshaun Watson, he can just be, he's going to be average. If he's average, they're a playoff team. They're the AFC South champs. And my first wildcard team, the Chiefs. Yes, Alex Smith can limit their offense. He's just a game manager. But that defense is incredible. That defense is just incredible. Along with Tyreek Hill as a punt returner and a star receiver. And the second wildcard, I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts. I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but if you think about
Indianapolis Colts, what are you thinking of?
Look at their schedule. They have the Rams.
Even though they have the easy schedule, but they're still
they have the Jags twice.
Even though Andrew Luck was out last year, they don't have the talent. They don't have enough talent.
Andrew Luck's still one of the top.
The Browns they might be. For me they may go 8-8, but that's not gonna be good enough for a second seed in the wild card.
I see them sweeping the Titans. They can split with the Texans. They do good in that division. They have this easy game.
And what do you think with the Oakland Raiders going with the second seed? I think the Oakland Raiders are going to be first seed in the wild card.
Do you have winning the division?
I agree with you on the New England Patriots. They defending champions.
Do you have winning the AFC West?
AFC West. I have the Denver Broncos.
How is Trevor Siemian going to win you a division?
Right. Well, you might want to look at their competitors. LA Chargers, they're gone. They basically only have Philip Rivers as their star, and they also
have a great defense, but their offense isn't going to keep up with
Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders going to be close with Denver and Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders will become second, get the first seed over the Miami Dolphins with the second seed.
Who put 13 points on them.
Tennessee
Last year the Titans beat them
against Indianapolis.
How do you lose to a team and they put 13
Tennessee
points
is going to be over Indianapolis? they're definitely. Indianapolis is definitely not going to be Houston. Definitely not going to be Houston. Tennessee is going to beat Indianapolis. I do not think Indianapolis will come any closer
easy
than
schedule.
The Chiefs.
They have a great
Like,
offense.
Chiefs.
They
Very
fixed the
close.
O-line.
Miami
They have
Dolphins are the
T.Y.
second
Hilton. T.Y. Hilton is one of the best receivers in football.
T.Y. Hilton is maybe I don't think he's one of the best receivers in football. He's
Frank Gore is
he
still
may
good.
be
Frank
top,
Gore is still
let's
reliable.
say 15, but
Frank Gore is still a good back.
Frank Gore's getting older
Malik
by the
Hooker,
second.
the safety they took at 15, that was a steal. They got Malik Hooker at 15, that's a steal. That team is going to be good next year. Watch what the Colts can do.
Indianapolis Colts. I'll be surprised if they come within two spots at the wild card. For the AFC East, I obviously have the New England Patriots going best. One of the greatest teams in the NFL today, currently. Tom Brady. LeGarrette Blount, that's going to be a loss for them as he is going to the Philadelphia Eagles. But they still have talented players, a.k.a. Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, and so much more. And look at one of the rookies, James White, had three touchdowns in the Super Bowl and scored the winning touchdown for the New England Patriots last year. Very informative player, I think. For the AFC East, Miami Dolphins will become second seed in the wild card under the Oakland Raiders. Well, that's all the time we have today on In Your Face. From my partner Chris Farblin, I'm Gabe Glassman. Have a great day.